That's how you bounce back. That's how you handle your business at home, protect home court. That's how you bounce back after 2 horrible games down in Philly shooting the ball. Even in this game, the Miami Heat didn't shoot amazingly well, at least amazing well to their standards, but they shot a hell of a lot better and it resulted in a 30-point win. Let's talk about it. So keep in mind the Heat just won this game by 30 points, or at least hopefully by 30. I'm recording this with 5 minutes left in the fourth right now. So unless something absolutely insane happens, we won this one very, very easily. What a bounce back game for our shooters. Max Strus heard people clamoring for Duncan to come back in, and he shaped up immediately. Jimmy Butler, I don't know what got into him these playoffs, but his shooting touch just decided to magically come back. PJ Tucker, being the same guy, hitting his corner threes. And to be honest, the bench didn't shoot that well from three either, but it was overall a lot better than what we were seeing in Philly. So it definitely was a plus and it definitely helped us, but I think the main thing tonight that helped us was our defense. Let's talk about it. Defending without fouling is one of the hardest things to do, especially against a team like the Philadelphia 76ers, with somebody like Joel Embiid and James Harden that are masterful at drawing fouls and do get some favorable calls by the ref sometimes with minimal contact. So if the Miami Heat being able to hold those two together, only 5 free throws made and 6 free throws taken, it's actually incredible. Neither of them led the team in free throws taken this game. It was actually Tyrese Maxey and Shake Milton that tied to lead this team with 4 free throws both. But being able to guard both of those guys without fouling them really kept them off the line, really kept them from, stopping the game and closing on a lead without the time going down. It kept Philadelphia out of rhythm. Overall, it was a great way to really come out. Held James Harden to only 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal on 4 turnovers and a negative 29 in 37 minutes played. Joel Embiid, even though he tried to get going in the second half and the Miami Heat already had about a 15-point lead, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal on 7 for 12 shooting. It's just like Jimmy says, when the shots are going down, the Heat tend to put a little more energy on defense, and when they're not, they don't seem to put that much energy. The shots were going down tonight, and the Miami Heat locked in on the defensive end, picking off a bunch of passes, getting the passing lane, forcing 15 turnovers for the Philadelphia 76ers tonight. Contesting almost every single shot. The Philadelphia 76ers didn't make half their threes tonight, thank God, and that was part to the defense played on them tonight. The Heat were a lot more intent on getting out on 3-point shooters tonight, not letting them get hot. We were able to completely almost freeze out Tyrese Maxey out this game, only 9 points on 2 for 10 shooting. I don't think you'll see him shoot that bad again in Philly, because he's technically, I still hold as a role player, he's a very good young star, but I still have him a role player role, and role players do play better at home. Tobias Harris tonight, only 12 points on 5 of 14 shooting when he was killing the Heat in the first 2 games this season. Really, he was pretty good in those 2 games in Philly too. Overall, really just played some amazing defense on the Philadelphia 76ers team. They shot way below what they were shooting in Philly, but it's around more of their average. I think they shot about 34% or 35% in the regular season from 3, and now they shot 30% this game instead of the 46% they were shooting in Philly. But great defensive performance for the Heat. But on to the Miami Heat. The boys got the job done, and Jimmy Butler didn't have to put on a masterclass performance this game. Jimmy tonight, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, but was way more effective and active than the stats would allow you. I think really this is probably his 3rd best game in this series so far, behind the 33 in game 3 and the 40 in game 4. Overall, he looked really good tonight, orchestrating the offense without Kyle Lowry. He was a plus 36 tonight. PJ Tucker, again, another irritant, played great defense on Joel Embiid. Bam, even though he only has 12 and 6 tonight, on the defensive end, he was locked in. Joel couldn't really get it going. He was fronting him in the post, not letting him get the ball at all. If he does get the ball, Bam was playing some great defense. Joel really only ate when Bam was outside the game. So tonight, it was really just a really good defensive performance because the offense was taken care of for the Miami Heat. Max Strus, a bounce back game, because I think somebody told him we want Duncan back, and he just said, hell nah, I'm secure in this position. And 19 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 7 for 13 shooting, 4 for 10 from 3. Some absolute amazing bounce back games. Gabe Vincent filling in for Kyle Lowry, who I hope gets better soon. But Gabe Vincent has shown the ability that he can step in for Kyle whenever he is out and still give you some really good, competent point guard roles to even some really, really high level point guard roles at some time. And tonight, giving us 15, 5, and 2 on 5 for 7 shooting and 1 for 3 from 3 and getting to the line 4 times. Great performance by him. The bench did their job. It's absolutely. I think I need to make another video on just how good Victor Oladipo is tonight on this team. Because him coming back and giving us close to that fringe all-star level play, because only 18 minutes tonight, giving us 13, 3, and 3 with 2 steals. That's, if he played a full 36 minutes, he probably would have given us 20. He's giving us that fringe all-star level play coming off the bench with Tyler. This is hell for the rest of the league. Like, the Miami Heat were already playing well without him. Imagine now that he's in the lineup and he's playing this well. He puts the Miami Heat on a whole nother level. But overall, there wasn't really any other big offensive contributions. Tyler gave us 10, but a lot of those points came when the Heat were already up, just kind of front running. Even he really wasn't playing well until then. But I'll give it to him. He was trying to get, involved and get his rhythm back. But other than that, Duncan only played 12 minutes and gave us a 3 and a free throw. Deadman stepped in, played some pretty good defense, but nothing too crazy. Caleb Martin got a little burn tonight, and he gave us some good quality minutes. Overall, it was a really, really good performance for the Miami Heat. Winning this game by, wow, it looks like 35 now. Giving Philadelphia complete hell. I just love just how good this team is now with Victor Oladipo in the lineup. And if Tyler Hero is able to get his groove back and we see the offensive punch from both of them while Jimmy and Bam are able to play well in the starting lineup, I'm gonna say it. We're gonna be your NBA champions this year. If everybody's playing well, or at least those 4 are playing well, and then you give us either Max or Duncan, giving us at least 40% from 3 for the rest of the playoffs, we making the finals and we win it all. I don't care. With that being said, this is FLB. That's my time, and I'm out.